We wait all year for summer in Wisconsin and look forward to every opportunity to enjoy it. A free concert series in the heart of Milwaukee is providing a new way to enjoy our state's best season, and it's building community as well. Joining us to tell us about the Indaba Bandshell series at St. Anne Center for Intergenerational Care on North Avenue is Gloria Miller. She is the Special Events Director at St. Anne. Welcome to Connect MKE, Gloria.
Thank you, Denise, and thanks so much for having me.
Of course. For those who may not be familiar with St. Anne Center for Intergenerational Care, what is it and what services does it provide?
St. Anne Center for Intergenerational Care is a daycare facility for adults and for children. And a lot of people drive past and they think it's, an old folks' home. It really isn't. It's daycare. We're open from 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. And intergenerationally, we found that children and adults, they seem to kind of bounce off of each other, and they bring each other a great deal of happiness. Fortunately for us, that Sister Edna Longren, our president, brought that thing together over her years of work and helped to create this vision. And it's working.
As part of what you do there at St. Anne, one of the things that you have is the Indaba Bandshell. What was the idea behind the bandshell, and how does that relate to the work that St. Anne does in the community?
I think one of the main things for me, and it was something that Sister Edna really expressed to me, was that it was about community, which is one of the core values of the Sisters of St. Francis of Assisi, of which St. Anne Center has that as a part of who we are in this community. And so outreach was done prior to it being built to ask the community, really what did they want? We had all of this space and we needed to be able to utilize it in the best way possible. And people wanted to be able to come together. Music is a great part of giving people some excitement, some expressions of relief, of all of those other things that go on in our lives. And, it's working. And we're excited that it's working.
And the idea was not just for there to be this bandshell, but for there to be a regular place for the community to go. Is that how Indaba Nights came together?
Well, yes. Indaba Nights is a 13 to 14 week series in the summer, beginning in June and generally ending at the end of August. And so Wednesday night was a night that was determined because there's so many other things going on in Milwaukee in the summertime. That time is so short for us. And I just felt like Wednesday was a more comfortable midweek opportunity for people. And it seems to be working, especially for the seniors that show up.
When we take a look at this year, is there a musical theme that folks are going to see this year when they come to the concerts?
Pretty much old school. I think that when I look at the audience, you're looking at the 40 and older age, primarily more people that are in their 50s, 60s, 70s that come out. Gives them an opportunity to feel comfortable bringing their lawn chairs or their blankets and sitting on the hill and just enjoying music that takes them back to a different era. It's old school, and, people get so involved in it. Sometimes they get up and dance. Sometimes they're singing along with the music. It's just a wonderful time for people to be able to have a couple of hours where they could take all those other cares and put them aside.
This also has another impact on the community because you're really using local groups, local artists to conduct the concerts.
Yes, we do. We use local artists as much as possible. We can't afford to bring anybody that's got a name out there because it's too costly. You know, we put on an Indaba African ball to kick off Black History Month every year. And that helps us to raise the funds to support those artists that we have in the summer on our band stage.
Other than lawn chairs and blankets, is there anything else that people need to bring with them to enjoy the concert? Can they bring a picnic dinner with them, or?
They can. They can bring their own picnic basket if they choose to. We do have two vendors that I work with that are really excellent. They're usually there on Wednesday nights because sometimes people are rushing and they may not have a chance to pack a picnic basket. And so, you know, having someone on site that they can purchase food from is good. So there's somebody that has something a little bit elaborate, and there's somebody that has something that's more hot dog, chicken wing kind of thing. And people seem to enjoy it. We do have people that bring their picnic baskets, but we don't allow any type of match or fire kind of thing because we are a non-smoking facility.
For you, when you go to the concerts, what is the best thing that you see that happens at the concerts that makes all the effort and energy going into bringing the community together worthwhile?
Fellowship. I find that there are people from the local neighborhood that come. We also get people that come from as far as around here. And they come because of the fellowship of seeing old friends, meeting family there, making new friends. And then, of course, there is the enjoyment of the music.
Well, Gloria, thank you so much for being with us. We wish you nothing but good weather on Wednesdays throughout the rest of the summer.
Great. Thank you again for having us. We really appreciate the efforts to bring attention to what we do here at St. Anne's Center for Intergenerational Community.
You are welcome. For more information about the Indaba Band Shell Series, visit the website at saintannecenter.org/Indaba-band-shell. Thanks so much for being here with us, and we'll see you again next week.